Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk to you real quick. I think I found the vacuum leak. You're not going to be able to hear me. I took a spinner on the block. Now, I'm going to show you different areas of where I think the leak's coming from, and you're going to be able to hear it. It is not an exhaust leak. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to talk about it first, and then I'm going to show you. We're going to go to the tire here. We're going to listen. Then we're going to go to the back of the motor. Hear a little whine, a squeal now that I've sealed all the exhaust headers and everything up. On startup, you hear it really good. After the motor builds up, maybe after 5-10 minutes of driving, it's still there. And I believe it's coming from the back of the intake or where the intake mates up with the heads. I'm not 100% sure. I need to do a smoke test to figure this out before I rip the intake off. I had planned on doing that anyway, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get rocking and rolling. Now look, I got a used alternator. It might have to be rebuilt. It's knocking a little bit. I had to washer it up, and the bottom bracket is kind of wallered out from trying to get it to work. So I'm going to have to get that rebuilt. You might hear a little knocking on the alternator. I still have the old muffler on the exhaust. Today I'm going to get the exhaust up. The issue I'm having is I believe there's a vacuum leak behind in the back of the intake, on the lower part of the intake, and they just did a head gasket job on at real speed. So maybe I need to retighten, pull the valve covers off, pull the intake off, reseal it, go through the torque process of both heads. I don't know it 100%, but I hear a whine, a squeal upon startup. I know it has a vacuum leak. I can tell, I can feel it. It feels like a misfire as well. There's the noise on the alternator. To get this all to line up was a pain in the butt. I had to beat the valve cover in a little bit. So I'm pretty sure I have a vacuum leak there in the back, or maybe the seals in the intake, or maybe between the intake and the heads. I feel like it's coming out of the back of the intake. Maybe whoever sealed it, maybe a vacuum leak, or somebody poked it with a flathead. I'm really not sure. But I'm gonna make another video and show you upon startup to hear it after it's set and has been warmed up. You can hear the noise a little bit better for maybe the first 2 to 5 minutes, and then you don't hear it anymore. But it's like a hum you can hear. So as always, guys, like, subscribe, and share, and keep on dreaming. Happy Friday.